The Brazilian Football Championship is one of the most difficult championships in the world, not only because of the high competitiveness between clubs, but also because of external factors, such as the climate and Brazil's large territorial extension, which add an extra degree of difficulty in the league. Because of this, the 20 clubs that are on the top tier of the championship deserve to be called elite clubs in Brazil's national football. So, in today's video, we will talk about the 21st division clubs that are part of Brasileirão 2024. Let's start with the clubs that have been promoted to First Division in 2023 and are now competing in this year's championship. They are Atlético Goianiense, Vitória, Juventude, and Criciúma. Atlético Clube Goianiense, commonly known as Atlético Goianiense, is a club based in Goiânia City, state of Goiás. The club was founded in 1937 and its greatest achievement is the domestic title of the second division of the Brazilian Championship, won in 2015. In addition to gaining access to the elite of Brazilian football, the club won this year's state title, winning the final over its rival Vila Nova. The club plays their home matches at the Antônio Ascioli Stadium, which has a capacity for 12,500 people. The club mascot is a dragon, and the club's colors are traditionally red and black. Esporte Clube Vitória is another club that also has red and black as its traditional colors. Commonly known as Time da Furança, the club was founded in 1899 and is based in the city of Salvador, state of Bahia. The club won last year's domestic title of the second division of the Brazilian Championship and easily secured access to the 2024 top tier. The club also won this year's state title, beating its biggest rival, the Esporte Clube Bahia, which is also competing in the 2024 Brasileirão. Together, the two clubs are involved in one of the biggest derbies in Brazilian football, popularly known as Bavi. Esporte Clube Vitória plays their home matches at the Manuel Barradas Stadium, better known as Barradão, which has a capacity for almost 30,800 people. Juventude was founded in 1913 in the city of Caxias do Sul, state of Rio Grande do Sul. The Esporte Clube Juventude began competing in the Brazilian Championship in 1977. Its first national title came only in 1994 with the victory of the domestic title of the second division of the Brazilian Championship. The club's greatest achievement is the 1999 Copa do Brasil title, won against Botafogo. Its traditional colors are green and white, and the club has a parrot as a mascot. Esporte Clube Juventude plays their home matches at the Alfredo Jaconi Stadium, which has a capacity for almost 20,000 people. Criciúma Esporte Clube closes the list of clubs that have been promoted to the Brazilian National Football Elite in 2024. By far, this is the club in Brasileirão that has the most peculiar badge of all clubs in the league. The club based in Criciúma, state of Santa Catarina, was founded in 1947 and has one domestic title of the second division of the Brazilian Championship, won in 2002. The Criciúma Esporte Clube plays their home matches at the Heriberto Russi Stadium, which has a capacity for 19,300 people. Its traditional colors are yellow, black and white, and the club has a tiger as a mascot. None of the four clubs that achieve the privilege of being able to compete in the elite of the Brazilian Championship have a domestic title of the first division. However, this doesn't affect the importance of these clubs for Brazilian football, which year after year becomes even more competitive, with clubs that renew their squads and play at a high level. With that in mind, let's move on to the next clubs. Coming next, we have Club Atlético Mineiro, commonly known as Galo or Galo Doido. The club has this peculiar nickname because of his mascot, which needs no comment. Atlético Mineiro was founded in 1908 and is based in the city of Belo Horizonte, state of Minas Gerais. In 2021, after 50 years of waiting, the club managed to win its third domestic title of the first division. The Galo plays their home matches at the Arena MRV, which has a capacity for almost 44,900 people. The traditional colors of the club are black and white. Still in Minas Gerais, we have Cruzeiro Esporte Clube, a direct rival of Atlético Mineiro. Cruzeiro was founded in 1921 and plays their home matches at the Mineirão Stadium, the same one where Brazil lost to Germany, which has a capacity for 62,000 people. The club has 4 domestic titles of the first division. The Fox, as the club is known because of its mascot, has blue and white as its traditional colors. In 2021, Ronaldo, a former player and club idol, bought the club. Another club with Athletico in its name, the last one I swear. Clube Atlético Paranaense was founded in 1924 and it's based in Curitiba, state of Paraná. The club has 1 domestic title of the first division and it's commonly called by the nickname Furacão. Atlético Paranaense plays their home matches at the Liga Arena, which has a capacity for almost 42,400 people. The traditional colors of the club are red and black. A direct rival of Esporte Clube Vitória, which appeared earlier in this video, the Esporte Clube Bahia was founded in 1931 and is also based in Salvador, state of Bahia. The Tricolor de Aço, the club's famous nickname, has 2 domestic titles of the first division. The traditional colors of the club, which are blue, white and red, were inspired by the flag of the Bahia state. Esporte Clube Bahia adopted the Superman as mascot and the club currently plays their home matches at the Arena Fonte Nova, which has a capacity for 50,000 people. Moving on, let's go to Rio de Janeiro. In Rio, we have 4 traditional clubs who are competing in the first division of Brazilian football, which are Botafogo, Flamengo, Fluminense, and Vasco. In activity since 1891, Botafogo emerged from the union of the rowing team Clube de Regatas do Botafogo and the football team created in 1904, Botafogo Futebol Clube. Since then, the club has been called Botafogo de Futebol e Regatas. The Glorioso has 2 domestic titles of the first division. In 2022, the club was bought by American businessman John Textor, who is leaving some very emblematic episodes in Brazilian football. The club has a dog called Biriba as mascot. The traditional colors of Botafogo are black and white, and the club play their home matches at the Newton Santos, which has a capacity for almost 46,900 people. Like Botafogo, Flamengo also started rowing, but it didn't take long to have its own football team in mid-1911. Clube de Regatas do Flamengo has one of the biggest fans in Brazil and is recognized for its national and continental success, holding 7 domestic titles of the first division. Its traditional colors are black and red, and its mascot is a vulture. Commonly known as Mengão, the club plays their home matches at the Maracanã, the most famous stadium in Brazil, which has a capacity for almost 78,900 people. Another club that also plays its games at the Maracanã Stadium is Fluminense. Unlike Botafogo and Flamengo, Fluminense did not start its journey in rowing. Founded in 1902, Fluminense Football Club was the first Brazilian club to have the word football in its name. The club's traditional colors are garnet, white, and green. The club has 4 domestic titles of the first division and its mascot is a warrior. To close the list of the 4 biggest clubs in Rio de Janeiro that are competing in the league first division, we have Vasco. The Clube de Regatas Vasco da Gama, or just Vasco da Gama, was founded in 1898 and plays their home matches at the iconic São Januário Stadium, which has a capacity for 21,900 people. The club, whose traditional colors are black and white, is known for its anti-racist fight that continues to this day. The Gigante da Colina, the club's nickname, has 4 domestic titles of the first division and its mascot is an admiral. This is the youngest club in the first division. Cuiabá Esporte Clube was founded in 2001, based in the city of Cuiabá, state of Mato Grosso. The club doesn't have any first division title, but is among the great clubs in the elite of Brazilian football. Year after year, Cuiabá Esporte Clube has shown that its short history does not define it. The club plays their home matches at the Arena Pantanal, which has a capacity for 44,097 people. The club is commonly known as Dourado due to its mascot, who is a goldfish. The Cuiabá Esporte Clube traditional colors are yellow, green, and white. Fortaleza Esporte Clube was founded in 1918 and is based in the city of Fortaleza, state of Ceará. Leão do PC, or just Lion as the club is known, also does not have a first division title. The club plays their home matches at the Arena Castelão, which has a capacity for 63,904 people. The club's traditional colors are blue, white, and red, inspired by the French flag. Like Juventude, Grêmio is also based in the state of Rio Grande do Sul, but this time the club is located in the state capital, in the city of Porto Alegre. Grêmio Futebol Porto Alegrense was founded in 1903 and was responsible for revealing Ronaldinho Gaúcho, a player who needs no comment. Imortal Tricolor, as the club is known, has 2 domestic titles of the first division and plays their home matches at the Arena do Grêmio, which has a capacity for 60,540 people. Its traditional colors are blue, black, and white, and the club's mascot is a musketeer. A direct rival of Grêmio, Esporte Clube Internacional, was founded in 1909. The two clubs have the biggest rivalry in the south of the country, with the Grenal Derby. Internacional is commonly called Colorado and has 3 domestic titles of the first division. The club plays their home matches at the Beira Rio Stadium, which has a capacity for almost 50,130 people. The club's mascot is Saci, a famous character from Brazilian folklore, and the club's traditional colors are red and white. Let's now travel to the state of São Paulo to know the last 4 elite clubs of the first division. Bragantino was founded in 1928 and is based in the city of Bragança Paulista. In 2019, after a partnership with the Red Bull energy drink company, the club was renamed after the company's name. It was also in the same year that the Red Bull Bragantino managed to win the domestic title of the second division and a promotion to first division as well. The club is commonly called Massa Bruta and has black, white, and red as its traditional colors. This club is certainly one of the most iconic clubs in Brazilian football. Founded in 1910, the Esporte Clube Corinthians Paulista, or simply Corinthians, holds 7 first division titles. Side by side with Flamengo, the Timão club's famous nickname has one of the most passionate fan bases in the country, the Fiel fan base. Corinthians plays their home matches at the Neoquímica Arena, which has a capacity for 47,605 people. Its mascot is a hawk and the club's traditional colors are black and white. With 12 first division titles, Palmeiras is the biggest winner in the league. Founded in 1914, Sociedade Esportiva Palmeiras have been dominating the league in recent years, winning practically everything possible in Brazilian football. The commonly called Verdão plays their home matches at the Allianz Parque Stadium, which has a capacity for 43,713 people. The club's mascot is a pig, and the traditional colors of Palmeiras are green and white. Last but not least, we have São Paulo Futebol Clube. The Tricolor Paulista was founded in 1930 and since then has won 6 first division titles. São Paulo is the only Brazilian club that has been champion of everything. Until last year, the only trophy the club had not yet won was the Copa do Brasil trophy, but in the last year's edition of Copa do Brasil, the club managed to reach the final and thus win the only title they are missing. São Paulo plays their home matches at the Morumbi Stadium with a capacity for almost 66,800 people. Its mascot is the Apostle Paul of Tarsus and the club's traditional colors are red, white and black. Each club mentioned in this video has its importance for the Brazilian league and for Brazilian football in general. Of course, it's impossible to cover the entire particular history of each club in just a single video. So, if you are passionate about football just like me, I highly recommend you to subscribe to our channel to discover much more about Brazilian football. What did you think of these 20 clubs that are in the elite of the Brazilian First Division League? Leave your comment below. Also watch this video where I comment on what is happening behind the scenes at the Brasileirão. See you there.